Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Tuesday, the 27th of February. The Health Minister won't reveal what will replace the Māori Health Authority, which is being scrapped under urgency today. Shane Reti says the bill retains an advisory function, which he's made more effective than before. But he couldn't promise outcomes for Māori won't get worse under his watch.
It will receive my full attention, my full prioritisation to improve Māori health outcomes. No one can promise a falling immunisation rate that is out of our hands, but immunisation will be a key metric for me in Māori health.
Labour's leader is concerned by findings officials should have done more to prevent exploitation of migrant workers. A review into the Accredited Employer Work Visa scheme was launched after a whistleblower alerted the minister to a lack of checks and balances. It's found processes were insufficient. Chris Hipkins says the new visa aimed to stop exploitation, but potentially led to even more. He says it needs close scrutiny.
I think the concept of employers needing to be accredited in order to sponsor people into the country is still a good one. Clearly, in implementation, there are some very real lessons to learn there.
A 28-year-old man's been arrested at a county's Manukau address in Auckland over a firearms scare that sent Taupo schools into lockdown last week. Police swarmed to Hilltop on Thursday after reports an agitated man was walking around with a gun. A kindergarten and 5 schools went into lockdown. The man will appear in the district court today. A study's found no evidence for government's claims smoke-free laws will increase ram raids. Otago University researchers say police data on ram raids between 2017 and 2023 show tobacco wasn't a primary target. Professor Janet Hawke says they're a declining problem, dropping sharply from 2022. She says smoke-free laws were designed to bring down smoker numbers, so demand for tobacco will fall.
Modelling studies predict that implementing the legislation would save over 8,000 lives by 2040.
The Human Rights Watch says Israel's failed to comply with UN court orders on urgently providing aid to Gaza. It was ordered to do all it could to prevent death, destruction and acts of genocide in Palestine. Israel denies genocide accusations from South Africa, saying it's fighting in self-defence. Its Prime Minister has announced his planned military operation in Rafah will go ahead. Chris Luxon's disputing comments made by Australian cricketer Usman Khawaja about the state of the Prime Minister's Wellington residence. Luxon hosted the Aussies and the Black Caps at Premier House last night, ahead of the upcoming Test series. Khawaja told media the PM had said Premier House was condemned and not in a state he could live in. But Luxon's challenging that characterisation.
At the moment, there's long-standing maintenance issues with the apartment there and with the house in general. It obviously needs investment. How we can manage that in the times that we've got with the cost of living crisis is difficult.
In sport, Neil Wagner's 64-test cricket career is all but over, confirming he will bow out after 2-match series against Australia starting Thursday. He's not likely to play. A quadrennial rugby tour concept between New Zealand and South Africa is moving closer to reality and could start by 2026. Talks last month in Sydney have progressed the concept. Kiwi paracyclist Nicole Murray is up for a Laureus Sportsperson of the Year with a Disability Award for her success on track and the road. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.